Hi, how are you? I had an interesting conversation with my mother, of all people, last night. And one of the things that we were talking about was my alcoholism. And she's so funny. She makes me laugh. I was shocked by what she thought or thinks alcoholism is and where it comes from, where addiction comes from. She thought it was a choice. And I looked at her and was like, oh my God, Mom, do you really think I got up one morning and decided I wanted to be an alcoholic? No, it was the last thing I wanted. I just wanted the pain to stop, right? I just wanted the pain to stop. I wanted to feel okay. And when I drank for the first time, I felt okay. I didn't put it all together. I just knew when I drank that, I felt better, right? Fast forward, it stopped being a choice. She also believes it's a choice. I do not believe it's a choice because I could not stop. I tried so many times to have one drink, have no drinks, have two drinks, not do that drug, not do this, not all those things. And I couldn't stop. I could not stop. No matter how much I willed it or wanted it, I couldn't make it happen. You could put a drink in front of me and hold a gun to my head and say, if you drink that, I'm going to shoot you. My thought would not be, I'm not going to have that drink. My thought would be, can I get that into me before that trigger gets pulled? So it's not a choice for me. I believe that addiction, substance use disorder, anything like that, we do it because we're in pain and it takes away the pain. Addiction is described as anything that impacts our life in a negative way that we can't stop, right? So gambling, scrolling, porn, reading. I made reading an addiction. I read. That was my first addiction. I read for years. And my parents always were like, oh my God, she's such a good kid. She's just in there reading. No, I was hiding from the world and not having friends because I was in my room reading. Right? It impacted my life in a negative way. And that was the first way I learned how to escape. Right? When I was drinking, I was escaping. I didn't want to feel. And it wasn't until the pain of drinking got greater than the fear of getting sober that I was willing to change, right? It's just the way it is. I have another video on that. You can look on my YouTube channel. Here's what I know for sure about addiction. It's not a choice. It's killing people at a very high rate. And the only way someone can get recovery is if they want it. The pain has to get greater than the fear. If you're a loved one and you think that you can't help them get there, you can. I can watch some more videos. It's simple, but it's not easy. And it takes a lot of practice. If you're having things like, he treats me badly, he yells at me, he's mean to me, all those pieces. I don't like him when he's drinking. I don't like this. I don't like her behavior when she has a few drinks. She stops showing up for things. She doesn't show up for the kids. All those parts. And I'll get into a lot of that stuff. But start thinking about things that you can do instead of what you're doing, because what you're doing is not working. It's a huge learning curve. It's the weirdest thing I've ever encountered is addiction, especially from the family's perspective. I hope that makes a bit of sense, and have a great rest of your day. Until I see you next time, keep swimming.